Good evening and welcome to the old Hawk and Trow Community Boozer, as I now call it. We've got football for the guys that like to watch the football. We've got it all going on here. I thought I'd jump straight into the pub tonight rather than mess about with the other screens, which have still got Halloween things on, because I haven't had a chance to change them. So I thought we would come straight into the pub, forget the pub garden, forget the intro news desk bit, come straight into the boozer. For anyone that is new here, I'm Eric the Plasterer. This is Ask the Plasterer. I've been a plasterer in South London for the last 38 years, and you are welcome to ask me any plastering related questions. Myself and the regular guys come to the Hawk and Trow pub here to have a nice old chat, and evening Mark, and yeah, just talk about work, talk about plastering, talk about what kind of day and or week we've had last week, because this is on once a fortnight on a Monday from 7 o'clock to about 8:30, all going well. And yeah, we've got some nice booze here, courtesy of the old mate Mark Shepard, the old loony juice cider, of which yeah, he sent me some. God bless him. God bless you, mate. And I've got it settled though, apparently, for a few weeks. So I don't know how well that's going to go. I'm a very impatient kind of fella. My father-in-law, he does homemade pickled onions, and you're meant to leave them in a jar for about 8 weeks before you eat them. But I'm kind of like keen on having them about a day after he's put them in the vinegar. But they're still a little bit too crunchy then. Ah dear. Right, Martin, hello mate, hello Danny, yay, and then Mark again. Make sure, guys, you're comfortable, you relax, you got a nice drink with you. I'm not drinking any of that paint stripper whatever it was I had last week, as a stand-in for the single malt whiskey, which it definitely wasn't. And yeah, so I just stick with the old Coca-Cola this evening. And you see, the pub is generally back to normal after the old Halloween session that we had last week. We had a fortnight ago. The time goes past so fast. It feels like it was just last week, Halloween. But of course, we've had the old fireworks since then, haven't we? Is this the right one here? Look. Yeah, look, we've had the old fireworks, and that was good. I actually, and it's the only night I ever do this. I used to go with my girls up to the local firework display, which of course hasn't really properly been on for the last few years because of COVID and all the rest of it. And but generally what I do is, it starts about 7, something like that. Go out, on the way there, it's just a walk away, go past a nice chip shop, get a hot bag of chips, pickled onion, loads of salt and vinegar, take a stroll up to, wrapped up nice and warm of course, take a stroll up to the where the display is. It's about 10 to get in, but you can see it from outside the fence, so me and about 1,000 other people watching from outside the fence. Well, times is hard. And yeah, then watch that, then take a little walk to the other local pub, the Hope in Carshawn, which is a lovely real ale boozer, and I have a pint in there, and then I'll come home. And yeah, it's lovely, but that is the only time I'll ever go in a pub on my own, because if it weren't for the phone to look at, I would feel very uncomfortable. Because normally, if I'm in a pub at all, it would normally be with a friend or a mate or whatever. Sorry, Danny, what you put up there? Don't get much dodgier than. Oh, hang on, I've missed that. Let's get me chat box up over here so I can see what's what. Have I missed anything? All right, no, right, Mark, James, Danny, Martin, hello mate. Mark, evening, Mark, Leeson. What have you got there? Spotted the loony juice up on the left. Yeah, there's three on the bar there as well. Look, those three there. See them? Well, not technically on the bar at the moment because I haven't had time to put them behind me, but you can see them better when I do that. So you've got 3 bottles on the bar and one up there. Look, yeah, lovely. Looking forward to trying it. I think I'll let you know how that goes. Mark tells me it's quite strong, apparently. Is it safe to drink, Mark? That's all I really need to know, isn't it? At the end of the day. Oh dear. Even though some of the characters in tonight, mate. What down the bottom there? Oh, Marcus, and I remember who that is in the middle. Shame on me. And that bald fella with a beard, no idea who that is. Speaking of which, Trout Talk, yay! It's hit the 6,000 mark for the Trout Talk Facebook group. It's going from strength to strength. It's great. I don't know if you saw the interview between Stu and Joel. They did live. That was a good watch. If you didn't see it live and you haven't seen it yet, I'd suggest you pop onto the old Facebook and have a look. Old Trout Talk, and take a look at it. What's that, Mark? It's safe. It's safe. A bit dry and sweet. Definitely packs a punch. Very warming. I like something that's warming, mate. Look forward to that. Johnny, hello, mate. Nice to see you. How's the situation? Things have slowed up for me. Yeah, no, it's still kind of ticking over, but it's not as fast as I'd like it to. It's as I say, this time of year it can get a little bit quieter anyway with Christmas coming up, and yeah, definitely not used to it being quite as quiet as it is comparatively to especially to the previous year. I know we'd had the lockdown and stuff, but like a lot of you know, got kind of rushed off of our feet, including me. And yeah, it's ticking over as much as it does side of Christmas, going into the winter. But yeah, I can't complain, mate. Can't complain. I've had a busy day. I was off today. I'm back at work tomorrow. Been clearing out my back garden and my garage and my front drive, because I've got a skip I need to get topped up and gotten rid of, which is yeah, it's a right old 2.8 out there. Well, it was, and now I've sorted it out, and I need the space to be able to put a car back on the drive. So I need to get that topped up and taken away rather pronto. I take it you've all had a good week last week, and did you do anything on it during the firework department? Did you go to any displays? Did you have any DIY ones in your backyard? I remember years ago we used to have some great ones at our where we used to live before, and get loads of people over, and we'd all go to the display first, and then we'd come back, do our own little kind of display, have the old bonfire, the old jacket potatoes, plenty of drink, and yeah, it used to be a good old crack. But that's when I was younger, and yeah, I don't say life seemed a bit more fun. But I think I might have been pre-kids as well, and then well, we had the kids as well. But that's probably what put play to it. When you got like young babies and really young kids, there was sort of firework display at the back, and have loads of people over for food and drink, and get a little bit difficult. Yeah. But yeah, but one of our friends, we went to a firework display around their place one year, and I don't know if it was when we was at their place or when they came to ours, and I couldn't believe it's something. Evening, Tara. Something that I've always been told. You know, if there's any old dead fireworks, one, don't go back to them, and two, definitely don't chuck them on the bonfire. And my mate, he was picking them up. I thought, oh, that's good. He's having a bit of a tidy, but it's a bit dangerous. He chucks them all on the bonfire, and I've gone, oh, mate, that might be a bit, you know, if they haven't all gone off or gone off properly. And anyway, saying that, they hadn't all gone off properly. A few things exploded and took off, including a rocket that I don't think it was me. He stuck it in the bottle upside down, accidentally, and yeah, and then that tipped over and then just headed towards us. So yeah, loads of fun. Oh dear. Michael, evening, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you another thing. I'd seen it once before, but I hadn't seen a whole lot. And that was an interview that Stu did with. Oh, he'd be able to tell me who it was if he was here. I was only watching it yesterday. I thought I'll have another quick look at that, and I watched the whole thing in bed yesterday, Sunday, whenever. Yeah, yesterday, and it was bloody good. It inspired me. James, been using Screwfix no nonsense carpet protector.